Since pioneering design build in Ohio in 1967, the Geis Companies has grown to become the largest industrial design build firm in Ohio. The design build team, which includes an in-house staff of architects, engineers, project managers, and field staff design and construction experts, build 1.5 million to 2 million square feet annually. During our 43-year history, we have completed 550 projects for a total of 34 million square feet. Our design build experience, qualified staff, track record of on-time and on-budget projects for more than 400 clients speaks to our ability to meet your needs from start to finish. Whether it is a renovation project or a build to suit in an entirely new location, and not just in Ohio. Our expanding client base has offered us opportunities outside Ohio as their requirements grow. Geis projects are either completed or underway in over 17 states and licensed in 22 states, including Mexico. Geis is now your international design build team as well. The Geis Companies consist of 4 separate companies. Hemingway Development, offering expert services in the area of development, financing, redevelopment, strategic partnerships for ownership and leasing of assets. Additionally, Hemingway is well versed in government incentives and financing options. Geis Properties offers full-service property management services, including facility management, tenant retention services, lease administration, leasing and marketing services, property valuations, and tax appeal services. GLSD Architects, the in-house design arm of the group, provides full architectural, engineering, and interior design services for new construction, renovations, and tenant build-outs. And Geis Construction, the hub from which these companies have been built, providing the backbone to the Geis Companies' complete services. Design build construction services, feasibility studies, preliminary plans with firm pricing, and lead and green construction with high-performance building design, offering low operating cost and sustainable systems. Our most recent project, the design and build of a 511,000 square foot distribution center in Glen Willow, our client, the Superior Beverage Company. Superior Beverage Chairman John Antonucci on selecting Geis Companies as its design build firm.
We're very elated about the design process, all the way from the point of first inception to finish. The design folks at Geis were with us every step of the way, and they absolutely were attentive to all of our needs. So the design process, I think, was as painless as possible. When we started this project, it was during very tumultuous economic times, and it was basically against the grain of what industry, and in particular medium-sized businesses, were going through in the United States. And the banking environment was such that it wasn't the easiest piece of financing to accomplish. Geis and Superior made a conscious decision that we would proceed with the project prior to any banking arrangements that were finalized. That proved to be very successful from a timing perspective. Geis felt comfortable with Superior Beverage, Superior felt comfortable with Geis, and we were able to navigate through those banking issues and start construction on a handshake. So that was something that we will never forget as long as Superior is in existence, and it was Geis who stepped up to the plate.
Superior Beverage Group Limited is a family-owned business with roots dating back to 1922. In 1998, John Antonucci and John Fleming formed Superior Beverage Group of Central Ohio. The company distributes alcoholic beverages in the Cleveland, Columbus, and Mansfield markets and services approximately 10,800 retailers in 33 Ohio counties and represents beer and wines from 62 countries. Superior President Kurt McCammon believes Superior and Geis created the perfect team.
The process was amazing, and the accomplishment that we were able to realize in building and designing this facility in such short order to accommodate our needs and our associates' needs was fabulous. And the Geis company and the people really made that happen, and they understood what our needs were, and they did everything in their power to make that happen and bring this together for our organization.
This project is really a culmination of a business plan that was put in place by my parents 43 years ago. You know, we were design build before design build was even a term. The full cycle approach, single source responsibility for industry. Having land availability, design services, construction services, finance. So when there's an issue on a project, it's between the customer picking up the phone and calling one individual or one group, as we are now.
For Geis, we are seasoned veterans of the industrial market design build. We're building unique solutions for each client, but it's based on some fairly standard methods and materials that we've perfected. We're a heavy technology-based company. Superintendents, project managers are all electronic-based. They're out of the office with laptops, cell phones, wireless at the job trailers. We use Project Web exclusively to communicate details of the project with owners and superintendents and project managers, as well as subcontractors. So it's really a data highway that originates here at the office and gets everybody out of the have to have paper to get a building built world.
You can see by all the equipment that Geis has in the office here, it's all cutting edge stuff that you need to be competitive in the market that we're in right now. Speed is a big thing with Geis, and completion dates are a very big thing. So that's how important it is to have this staff in here to support the field. That's what makes the world go around out in the construction industry. Typically, most contractors would be a year or better building that facility. What we managed to pull off in 180 days.
Because we create a team where the whole team is committed to the project's success. The sales team, the architects, the field crew, we all feel ownership. We all take pride in our projects. And it just all works us to the end goal of getting the client in and getting the client what they want.
The Geis design-build model of single source responsibility, quality control, cost control, quick delivery time, put the Superior Beverage project on a fast track. From groundbreaking to moving in, 180 days. Geis says the design-build team allows immediate access to the sales team that sold you the job, also to the architects, to the field crew, and ultimately to the tradesperson on the job. Here's what it takes to build a 511,000 square foot distribution center. 125 construction workers on the job daily. 15,385 dump trucks of dirt was moved. 2.5 miles of underground pipe laid. 63,000 tons of stone placed. 1,903 concrete trucks. 8,000 amp serviced. 2,634 lineal feet of precast erected in 20 days. 1,640 tons of structural steel set in 4 weeks. 7,000 gallons of paint and sealer.
If you wait for everything to get all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, you'll never accomplish anything, especially now. The world's been so wiggly lately that you just need to believe you can get it accomplished. You need to put the team of people together to get it done and just plow through it and get it done. This building is a perfect example of what you can do if you really try hard enough and if you have the people that are capable, and that's design build.
To many in the construction trade, success, like the Geis Superior Beverage project, boggles the mind.
Sounds mind-boggling, but we've done it, and we continue to do it. I mean, it's there was no overtime, other than what we would consider standard overtime. We didn't have crews working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to pull that off. It really comes down to orchestrating the sub-trades.
We were amazed at the speed in which construction took place and got completed. We're really sitting in a building that started 6.5 months ago from the time we broke the ground, and to build 511,000 square feet with 56,000 square feet of offices in that time frame, in the quality of construction that Geis brought to the table, it was amazing to us. the speed and the accuracy and the efficiency in which they operated.
What we do is create a situation where it's easy for them to continue to do their business and yet get the building at the end of the day that they're looking for with as little disruption and as quickly as possible.
As an interior designer, each project has its own project budget and its own design challenges, and it's with great passion that I take those challenges to create, to take an ordinary space and make it memorable.
You know, it's an amazing process. The ability to work closely with subcontractors, to work quickly and to pull a project together in a short time frame is amazing. I mean, you can't, it's something you can't replicate in a typical design spec build environment. There's just, it's just impossible to produce results like you can with the design build.
Fabulous building. I mean, it turned out, I think, beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Controlling your cost and controlling your destiny. Being able to do design build and not having to rely on outside third parties that might not be able to deliver as consistently as certainly our folks do makes my job a lot easier, no question about it.
There were a lot of naysayers at the beginning. You know, the economy was certainly in flux, and there was competitors that were trying to kick the wheels off the car. You know, everything from tax incentives to financing to making sure that the facility was on the right piece of dirt, to making sure that we took the care that the project required to build the future for Superior Beverage.
The Geis companies have in-depth experience in the areas of office, medical office and lab space, heavy industrial manufacturing, warehousing, distribution centers, retail, education.
Here at Geis, they didn't have to hire an outside designer, interior planner, programmer. We coordinated furniture systems, specifications, and all those pieces are what we bring to a puzzle. Anybody can build a box. I don't think anybody can build it in 6 months, but if you take tight time frame, add the financing piece that we helped secure for this project, and the in-house design services that we have, we were able to meet the budget, meet the schedule. They needed to be in October 15th of this year. And it was it all added up to being what Geis does, and that's fast track, on time, on budget design build.
I wouldn't hesitate to recommend the Geis companies. They are they're men and ladies of their word. They have tremendous principles about the way they go about their day-to-day activity, and we've just had a wonderful experience with the Geis company and all the associates there.
I think if a beverage distribution company is looking for a team to put together, all they have to do is look at Superior and see what we were able to accomplish in the time frame that we did.
The Geis companies deliver through our knowledgeable, innovative, and hands-on professionalism, complete construction services that clients trust. We meet the unique requirements of each project, achieving top quality, cost-effective results. Whether you need our comprehensive package of services for an entire project or specific services for a certain project, call us today. Together, we can build trust as readily as we construct buildings. Visit us on the web at www.geisco.net or at our corporate office in Streetsboro, Ohio.